Hi, this is Kate Foreman. I'm the counselor at Highland Home, and with me I have Casey Cothran. We want to go over the year-end summary form that you are going to be getting in the mail in a few days. On this form, teachers have made recommendations based on data. I would like for you to pay close attention to the data that is on the form because this year our math track has changed from the State Department. So those students who took Algebra 1 last year will take geometry the coming year. 10th grade will be Algebra 2 with trig. 11th grade will be pre-calculus, and 12th grade will be either calculus or some other finite math. In the past, students have only gone as far as calculus here. They're going one course beyond that because they've already had the Algebra 1. Those students who are in the advanced endorsements group will be going to a fourth year of math. So we're going to go over the form and then I'll say more about that in a minute. But for now, Casey, will you go over the data that you used and what everything means at this top part?
Yes. Okay, on the first column under MLE, that is students who met learning expectations of grade level understanding. Those children went above and beyond the scores that they needed on their Scantron. The ALE is approach learning expectations, which means they were almost there but didn't quite make it to the expected goal for this year. And the children who have a check mark under NMLE means that they did not meet their learning expectations for their grade level this year. We used the fall and winter, Scantron data as well as their averages to determine their standard or advanced track recommendations for this year. If there was a child who was kind of borderline on either one of those, we looked at their attendance as well as their discipline referrals. So there were some children who were kind of borderline, and we had to take into consideration the number of days that they missed this year, as well as any referrals that they received. Under special considerations, we have RTI, ELL, IEP, and 504 plans. Those are taken into consideration for the recommendations that we provide. It just shows that, we are aware that they were in those things. Okay, so on the middle right-hand side of the screen, you will see recommendations, promote, standard, advance, and retain. If your child passed the 8th grade, promote will be checked, and then based off of the scores at the top chart and from their Scantron scores, we decided whether they should go standard or advanced track based on their performance this year. If your child did not pass the 8th grade, retain will be checked at the bottom, and they will repeat the year.
Okay, so let me explain a little bit about the signatures at the bottom. If you sign the top line, that means that you value the opinion of our teachers and you agree that your child needs to be in the program that they have checked in that middle section. So you agree they should be standard or you agree they should be in the advanced program. Let me say this about the advanced. I've already told you the math is going to change. The other thing you need to know about the advanced endorsement is that students must pass every core class, every required class, the first time it's taken. So if they take advanced classes and they fail Spanish, they are no longer getting that advanced endorsement. There are a lot of kids who are in the wrong program at this time, but it's been recommendations that were not based on data. This year and last year, we looked very closely at the data, and the data doesn't lie. We have kids that are in standard whose parents said, no, I want them to be in advanced. And so we put them in advanced, and the data is holding out that they should really have been in the standard program. So please consider carefully before you sign the bottom line, which is that you acknowledge what our recommendations are, but you want your child to attempt a different path. Again, the math is going to be critical for these advanced students. They will take geometry, algebra 2 with trig, pre-cal, and either calculus or another finite math. So it is critical when you're marking the bottom line that you understand how much math these kids are going to have to take. The other thing I will tell you is that based on recommendations, we will have 2 standard classes and 1 advanced classes, and this is as it should be. If you think about the possibility of 2/3 of our classes being advanced, then you'll realize that we really have had things out of order for a little while, and we want to get those back into line with the way they should be. So either sign the top line, meaning you agree, or sign the bottom, meaning that you would like for your child to do a different track than the one that is checked. If you sign the bottom line, one of the teachers will be getting in contact with you just to go over it. Make sure you understand what you signed. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at kate.foreman, that's kate.foreman at crenshaw-schools.org, or you can send me a text message to 334-392-7111. Thank you for your time and have a good rest of the summer.